Hello. I guess I'm doing a little get ready with me chit chat-esque thing. Update on the stuff that's been going on. Anybody who watched my one video about my cat dying and the one guy abandoning me, yeah, you know. It's, you know, still kind of feeling a little weird about that. Or, not weird, just like fucked up about it. But, I am going on a date with somebody else today, so I guess I'm just gonna do a little eyeshadow look. I do work later, so I'm not gonna go like too ham. I mean, it's like my job has a dress code, but it's kind of like I'm not even supposed to have my nails painted technically, but nobody seems to care about this, so if I have some eyeshadow on, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. And I work third shift, so like nobody really sees me. But I'm gonna be using this Bad Habit Pretty Poison palette, because I don't know, I feel like this is how men see me. Pretty, but I'm poisonous to them. I don't know. This just subtle jokes. Anyway, so I guess we're almost at a week since my cat died. Yeah, it's wait. Yeah. Because it was last Friday morning. Today's Thursday afternoon. Because, you know, I sleep till like, what is it, like 3:15? Yeah. I apparently can't read watches right now. I don't know. But, as far as the cat goes, like, I mean, it's still sad, of course. You know, I want to get another cat like her. I mean, I still have my two other cats. I still have Pickles and Doogie. But that's funny, I said her name, she went, ooh. And my cats know. They know their names. Yes, I'm talking about you. But they aren't like, the other cats aren't like cuddly. I mean, they have their moments, but Sandy would be like the cat you could like, if you're ever feeling down. Well, first off, she'd come to you. You didn't really have to find her. But, you could hug her forever, and she loved it. And, like, she was attached to my hip. And I definitely miss having my little partner in crime, partner and emotional support. I mean, I live alone, and I liked having her to cuddle with me and all that. Like I said, the other two cats aren't the most cuddly. I mean, I appreciate when they are, but you can't force it on them. Like, if I'm crying, I can't go to my cats and, like, just give them a squeeze like I could Sandy, so. I could give them, like, a little baby hug, though. Pickles is usually okay with that. Not so much Doogie. Doogie, like, screams at everything. You, like, touch her and she's like, ah! She doesn't know what she wants in life. She's just... She might be more emotionally disturbed than I am. But I still love her. I also have this weird thing where I just like having 3 cats. I mean, technically, if I had a bigger space, I would actually have more cats. But I just like the number 3, and 3 cats feels like... it's hard to explain for me, but I feel like the balance of personalities, that 3, you usually have a pretty good mixture. That's if you are kind of tuned into what kind of cats you're getting. And I know sometimes it's hard to tell. Like, I thought Doogie was going to be a lot more snoogly, because when she was a kitten, she was. It seemed like as soon as she got around other adult cats, she got a little more, showed a little more of her dominance, and she wants to rule the roost and all that stuff, so she lets it be known that she's the top cat. And yeah, she was a big old pain in the ass to Pickles. They're friends now. She keeps Pickles busy. You know, Pickles got a little chunky for a little bit, but she's at a healthy weight, so these cats spend their time running around my apartment like all day long. But it's good for them. They need activity. But yeah, Doogie, she was attached to me like the first few weeks I had her. But she was still a little nugget. I mean, she could fit in a little palm of my hand. She was so dang adorable. And I mean, I have this video of her. I have to find it sometime. I want to do a little compilation video, just like all the old videos and stuff for her and some of my other cats, because I have some funny ones. But I was gonna go somewhere and see some of my friends, and just, I mean, this is literally like a couple days after I got her too, and she was like clenched onto my arm, and I was like, oh, and then I tried to pull my arm back, and she's like clenched on harder. I'm like, no, my baby. So yeah, she suckered me. That's what she did. She straight up suckered me. She only acts that way now like when I'm sleeping, and then she'll come, like, they both sleep in bed with me, so when I'm sleeping, she'll lay on top of me, and she'll like do little kitty needs, make biscuits, whatever you can call it, and she'll get real cute sometimes. She'll wake me up like that, like, you know, she wants to get in my face and go like be all cute. But it's always when I'm trying to sleep. Either I'm already asleep or I'm trying to get to sleep, and then she won't leave me alone. So, but like during the day, I can't get her to freaking cooperate with crap. She's out doing her own thing, running around, or she'll be laying in, I mean, she loves that bed. I know I posted a video about getting the bed frame, but it was a while ago, so I don't expect everyone to see everything. I know there's a couple people that pretty consistently follow me, but I do have a kind of high bed frame. I replaced an older one, and I have this one that was an 18-inch bed frame, and then I put it on risers, because what I really wanted was a loft bed. But yeah, if you have a queen bed and you want a loft, good fucking luck. You're gonna be paying $1,200, and I do not have that kind of money to spend on a bed or anything, really. I don't have that kind of money. So I was like, okay, well, what's my next best option? Because I want some storage under my bed. I mean, my old bed was just like the regular frame with like, I think the risers were like 6 inches. Like, they were okay. Or maybe they were 5 inches. Like, I was able to fit laundry baskets under my bed, and that was about it. I was like, I need some more storage under this bed, because I got a couple like stray things running around here, and I want to put those plastic drawers under my bed. So I looked around on Amazon. I found this 18-inch bed frame, and then I found these 8-inch bed risers. And that was the tallest thing I could find. I wanted a little more room, but I was like, well, we're just gonna make this work. So it was a bitch for me to set up, because I did not realize, I always forget how heavy my dang mattress is. and my box spring. So the box spring also lifts it up quite a bit. But I have 24 inches from the ground, like where the risers are, to the frame. But that's not 24 inches of space under it because you have like a clearance. So I think I get 22 inches of usable space. Then, you know, whatever your square footage your bed takes up. I have a queen. So, I mean, there's a decent amount of stuff under there. Like, I got almost everything I wanted to get under there. It was a little bit of finessing, but, you know, I make do. And, so, my cats love it, though. They love that bed is higher up. Doogie especially, she loves running around on that thing. And Pickles just likes being up higher. But Pickles also likes going under the bed because there is some space under the bed for her to crawl around still. So they've definitely liked that change, and so Doogie spends a lot of time hanging out on the bed in my bedroom. Especially if people come over. I didn't realize how skittish she was, but she has this really dominant personality, but then she's like so skittish around people. And I really didn't realize that until I started like dating, because she started hissing at people. I can't help but laugh though, because like she hisses at people, but like I don't find her threatening at all. Like, because she doesn't know what she wants, because she'll come up and meow like she wants to be pet, and then she was just hissing. And that's the stupid thing. Okay, that's the stupid thing about the guy who like completely just like flaked out and abandoned me and all that shit. That he was determined to get this cat to stop hissing at him, and like literally it was the day before the cat died, or actually it was that same night. She died that same night, but he was over. And he was like, I'm gonna get this, he's like, where's Doogie? I'm gonna get this cat to like me. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. We go back in the room, and he's like, she was hissing at him at first, but she came around, and then he was petting her, and he's like, yeah. So, you know, after you're so proud of getting my cat, of accepting you, then you run away. I see how it is. See how it is. Well, that's a shitty thing too about, so this date I'm going on today. You know, all fine and dandy, this guy seems like, I mean, I started talking to him like a few days ago when I was going through the gigs. And I told him everything that happened, like, fuck it, like, my policy is, if you can't fucking deal with me, like, when I'm in my worst place, like, good fucking luck to you. So, this guy, he was like, well, I think I said something, like, apologetic, and he basically said, well, he's like, if I can't deal with you when you're like this, I don't deserve you when you're doing well. And I was like, okay, you said the right thing there. We'll see how that goes. But, see, I ramble, and I forget where my train of thought was going. My train of thought was going, the only crap thing is he has the same goddamn first name as the guy who fucking abandoned me, so. Why does everyone have to be named Josh? Why? Why is there so many goddamn Joshes? Like, I have ex-boyfriends named Josh already. I've dated guys named Josh, and I've had guys that I wanted to date named Josh who used me in the past. So I don't have the best history, and funny enough, with OkCupid, so I'm so fucking picky, and the first time around, I swear I passed on almost everyone it suggested me. And I literally passed every guy named Josh. I was like, I'm not gonna touch this. I've had a bad history. So, but OkCupid was like, well, we don't have anyone else to show you, so we're literally gonna repopulate everyone you passed Cause bitch, I think you're overlooking people. And I was like, alright, alright, alright. But I'm still not accepting anyone who's under an 85%. Like, you can get off. Cause, you know, I already know that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I have needs, I have things I'm looking for. I am allowed a certain amount of pickiness, but so I went back and reconsidered the Joshes. Well, we see how that first one worked. But I guess this was one of the other ones. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. He is younger than me, this guy I'm seeing today. Sorry, I was thirsty. Yeah, younger than me. Which, if anyone watched my first little get ready with me talking about dating, yeah, that didn't, work out so well for me. When I went on a date with a guy who's 24, yeah. That might have been a him problem. I don't want to necessarily, like, make a lot of age. Okay, I forget this camera shuts off at 16. I keep thinking of every other YouTuber where they're like, their camera shuts off at like 24, 23. But no, this camera, like, literally turns itself after 16 minutes. Where the hell did they get that? I don't know, it seems kind of arbitrary, but anyway. I was just talking about age differences. Yeah. I don't get too bent out of shape. I mean, I put on there that the youngest I'll date is 24 because I know some people are like more mature, and this guy that I'm going on a date with is 25, so, and yeah, there's only 5 years difference, so I don't care as long as he's mature and like can engage in a conversation, unlike the that 24-year-old I want the date on. Yeah, if you didn't watch that video, he literally was just like not responsive at all. He just, like, I'd tell a joke and he'd be like, I'd be like, what the fuck? And then I was showing him something I really liked. He goes, that's funny. What, when your face isn't fucking changing, dude? What the hell? Like, have a reaction. If I'm dating someone, I need someone who can appreciate my jokes, my stories, because I'm a funny bitch. If you're not laughing, there's something wrong with you. That's what I gotta say about that. I did not appreciate that, to say the least. Also, I mean, that dude was all fucked up. Like, he came over, he's drinking like a Miller High Life, like one of those 32-ounce cans. I'm not a big fan of drinking to begin with. I don't really drink. Personally, not my thing. He was smoking weed. I don't usually care about that, but like, he just was being stupid. Like, I wonder if he wondered like why I was so irritated after. He was trying to talk to me, but like, the only thing he was interested in talking about was either drugs or sex, and it's like, you know, dude, like, okay, you know, whatever. I've had my little experimentation with stuff in the past, but like, there's more stories to tell in life than like that one time I took acid. Like, there's more to life than that. There's more to life and like trying to be with someone than like fucking them, and I like a little more depth in somebody I'm with, so yeah, that was never gonna work out. So that was that. I don't even know what I'm doing with this eyeshadow right now. Like, I keep getting to this place where I'm like, I don't know if I like this or not. And it's just turning into like a hot fucking mess. So we're just gonna put shiny shit over the top, and I'm probably just gonna like probably try to clean it up and just call it a fucking day with the eyeshadow, because we got some major pink eye going on here. That joke was shit. But yeah, me and my picky ass trying to date people. I will reserve my right to always be picky, though. There's a reason why. You know, when I first started dating, back in the day, I would just date anyone who was interested, because people weren't interested in me. Just straight up, like, not gonna lie, nobody ever hit on me for the longest time. Nobody ever asked me out. I had like one boyfriend in high school, and that lasted all like 4 months. His name was also Josh. And he was a compulsive liar. So when I got out of high school and I first started dating and people were actually interested in me, it's so easy to like just fall for all the fucking traps, man. And people are assholes. Like, I mean, anybody who's dating knows, like, on both sides of the fence, there are assholes. I'm not gonna even gender it. But the one thing I'm gonna say with dating as a woman, dating men, that there can be some scary situations, and I was definitely in some situations in the past that were uncomfortable and I wanted to get out of. And you know, that's the shit I try to avoid now in my later years. You know, I've never been a drinker. I've never been that type of person. But I would just kind of like go out with anybody in the beginning, and that's not good. It's like, oh, you think I'm attractive? Let's go on a date. Like, no sis, that's not how you do it. As the years have gone on, I've been better, and I've gotten progressively more picky, with good reason. Being someone who has like severe mental illness, I couldn't keep going through this rigmarole of like go on a date and then like I would just like, someone's interested in me. Okay, we're gonna go on a date. Okay, if the date went well, it's like, okay, now we need to like always talk to this person. You know, people do not take well to that. So scaring people off, yeah, that happened a lot. But this was also before I knew that I had borderline personality disorder, and you know, it's still very hard for me to manage. Like, I find dating to be the hardest fucking thing. Like, to me, it's the hardest step, because you don't know when someone's gonna run away, and that's all I can think about is, when's this person gonna run away from me? I mean, because it's happened so many times. So I'm always just filled with anxiety when I date. It's very hard to trust that someone will be able to deal with me and not be an asshole, because that's the other thing. It's like, I try to take every relationship I've been in as a learning experience, and I've definitely dated some people that like you know, use my mental illness to like gaslight me or tell me I was wrong about stuff. A lot of like emotional abuse tactics, and or just people who had anger problems, and you know, that shit that I don't need to be around, want to be around. Like, so I don't like fighting with people at all. I can't. That's why me and, oh wow, I totally screwed that up. Me and my ex didn't work out because he just was getting mad about stupid stuff and like wanted to keep fighting about stuff, and like I can't sit there and fight. Like, that's not my thing. I don't want to fight. I just want to be heard, and he wasn't listening, and it was just getting frustrating. Like, no matter how much you love somebody, like, first off, he should have been in counseling too, on his own, seeing somebody, working on his shit, which was one of the main, I think, that just kind of made everything else come out and be an issue. Like, I've been in counseling, I've been trying to work on my mental health, but it just seemed like when I got really bad, he'd just start getting mad about it and tell me that my counselor's no good, we need to find something else. And like, we're not even in a relationship anymore, and like, just because I went through all this stuff, and like, you know, I still care about him, and when I was going through all this shit and I couldn't get a hold of anyone else, like, I called him because I didn't know who the fuck else to call. And we were talking, but he just kind of like going on the same thing because I'm crying, can't stop crying, and he's just back on the shit, like saying my counselor doesn't know what she's doing. No, bitch. Like, the thing I was trying to say the whole relationship is that, like, I just have really severe mental health problems and things take time. And like, I have a lot of issues, medication not working, and like just like coping mechanisms not helping, and like, I'm just a difficult case. Like, stop trying to blame everybody else, cause I'm not getting any better and it was making him mad. So yeah, I just felt like I was just like reminded why shit didn't work when talking to him. Like, besides his own mental health problems that he wasn't really working on, then he was just way too focused on like my mental health issues and what was being done wrong for me, and like, he was too focused on the fact that I needed to get better so he could get better or happier or something, or so I could it always sounded like to me so I could like do all this shit for him, which was also an issue. But I mean, I'm not like gonna get too deep into that. I mean, I don't think he'll actually ever sit and watch this. I mean, even if he was sitting and watching this, I don't think he'd ever get this far into watching me on a video. So, I mean, not like he doesn't know, and I'm not saying his name anyway, so he knows what I feel about it. Actually, my eyeliner came out okay. And I was actually able to talk and do my makeup, which I found somewhat difficult. But, I did it. I don't know how much editing of this I'm gonna do, but yeah, so date tonight, we'll see how that goes. Oh, see, and in the beginning, I had totally got derailed from my original thought, which was the cat. I'm gonna start looking at cats and try to find, I did mention that I want to find another one like her, so I'm gonna, I guess, kind of start going to shelters and stuff and see if I can't find a cat that vibes with me. I mean, it's gonna have to be a younger cat because my ladies here are very dominant personalities, and it's a lot easier to introduce a kitten to the horde versus an older cat. So that is one thing, and I know sometimes it's harder to tell with kittens what their personality is. So yeah, I mean, then again, I got Sandy when she was 4 months old, and she was pretty, like, Sandy was Sandy from the get. Like, she was a lap cat. So if I find a cat that reminds me of that, then that's what I want. But I'm not gonna jump at the first cute face, even my heart wants to take every little kitty and hug them and take them home. I know I can't. But anyway, I've been talking a lot, so this little update, chit chat, whatever, how you do, that's everything. Peace. Subscribe if you want, blah 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 blah. Bye.